Giovannie Pierre-Louis, better known as Gio, is a true representation of an individual whose life's obstacles set her up to do nothing but win.
My grandmother sent me overseas. I got kicked out of Catholic school. I was around 8 years old, real rebellious state of my life where I was just like, finally that emotion of feeling lost and unwanted, I finally found a way to let it out and kind of lash out. I felt like I was getting back at my grandmother, or my mother and my father, so I would go to Catholic school. We have uniform and I would wear black and pink flower dress with patent leather Reeboks, baby blue. Like I would literally just do things to just get under people's skin. And then I got kicked out of school mid-semester, and that's Catholic school, so that's a paying school. For me to get kicked out of Catholic school, I was really bad. Like I would not listen to we had sister, I remember her name was Sister Karen. I would always be in her office and she just couldn't understand how I was this cute little girl that she used to smile and sing all over the place to turn into this, I was just a pain. And at that point my grandmother was like, if they don't get me out of here, it's over for me. So she'll lose her child. My grandfather was blind. They sent me with him. That was a turning point in my life where I actually started to appreciate life, like water, food, light, education, people. Wise, that system works. I would study and I would have to know like chapters of work, history, and learn it in French in a different language. And I would study with this candle. And when the candle would like burn out, and this is what I mean, like you appreciate light. Candle's burning out and I'm like, I have 5 more pages, please candle, work with me. And it's like I'm holding the candle with this hand, my book with this hand, and it's like the wick, you know, it's just burning my knuckles. But you just know the value of education, that pain or that like that desire to be like, I want my teacher to be proud of me tomorrow morning. And the teacher knows we ain't got no light. Teacher knows what kind of situation we are. We get out of school at 5 o'clock, we're running home to beat that electricity. If it ain't there, we gotta get the study in tomorrow, or you gotta sleep and wake up early in the morning and beat the sun.
When she returned to New York, she found herself very lonely at the ripe young age of 15. She had to take care of her younger sister, Cassandra, which forced her to grow up quickly. In 2003, Gio's world came crashing down. Her younger sister, who was the only person in Gio's world, was killed in a fire at the age of 15. She struggled for years afterwards with guilt and grief. She began battling with her weight while dealing with all the stress and trauma. Gio grew to over 450 pounds. She no longer cared about herself and went into deep depression. After the destructive earthquakes in her home country, Haiti, she inherited the music studio that her family had been running for years. She found a new love for music, a way for her to be self-expressive and escape from her troubled reality. Gio began to use her talents and ingenuity, and as she let her creativity flow, she began to write and produce her own music. In a chance meeting with hip-hop extraordinaire Drake, Gio's life began to change forever.
I was in college and I worked with the disabled, but we would take these long drives from campus to work and I would just be singing harmonies, like some song would come on and I got another harmony to it. My friends would be like, shut up, you're so whack. Okay. Then one day, somebody's like, yo, listen to this artist. It was Drake. And he was singing and rapping, but he really focuses on harmony, like melodies. So I said, I have to see this for myself. I was front row. I have the video. And Drake looked into my eyes. And he's singing. And he looked in my eyes. I had an iPhone. You can hear me screaming, oh my God. He gets into the music and he's performing. He closes his eyes. Drake gets on the floor. And I'm like, I'm feeling everything, that energy, that love of music. He's able to communicate it to everybody. But that wasn't enough because I said, I have to see this again. And then I went to Canada, and in Canada, that's when Drake actually like touched my hand and he sang to me. And sometimes, as I would literally not even worry about Drake and turn around and give him my back, just to receive that energy and love for the crowd, because it's serious. That's it. Nobody can take that away from me. It's an amazing feeling. It's amazing. And I can't wait for my turn, because it's coming. I feel it. I feel it in my sleep.
Gio's music's universal edge bridges many gaps. It ranges from neo-soul to jazz to R&B and hip-hop. But there's no limit to the sounds Gio is bringing forth as she draws inspiration from her life's lessons and blessings.